In this episode, you'll be joining me while I do night check on Atomic. You'll be there and share our special private time together and listen while I muse about relationships with horses and all kinds of other stuff. So here we go, episode 210, Night Check. Hi, I'm Karen Rohlf, and welcome to Horse Training in Harmony. This podcast is about you making progress with your horse in a way that you both can love. It's about learning how to move and be in harmony. Because yes, you really can develop a horse to be both athletic and happy. When we show up as our best selves for our horses will show up for us. So let's get started. All right, just so you know, like this episode might not be for everyone. I just clipped the microphone on and left it on and sort of talked to myself in Atomic and you guys while I'm out in the barn. So I didn't edit it a lot, so there's some blank spaces. There's sometimes that the microphone gets a little squinched up in my scarf, but then I fix it. And but there's some really interesting things I think that come up. So again, just a little bit of a disclaimer. This might not be for everybody. It's not a normal kind of episode, but I'd love to have you come along if you'd like while I hang out with Atomic. So here we go. I thought I'd bring you guys out with me when I check on Atomic at night in the barn. So I'm just coming up. Hey, buddy. Slip under the aisle guard, and the first thing I do is turn on the little fairy lights in the barn. Hey, bud. Oh, there he is. There he is. Hello, my friend. Hi. All right, well, the barn aisles are closed, so I'm going to just open the door and let him out, and this is our little private time in the barn. So Atomic's out during the day and at night still, and I bring him in because he's still really, we're managing some injury issues and trying to balance the, illusion of controlling his movement with his quality of life. So anyway, he's getting more and more time out. But at night when I can't see what he's doing out there, and especially because the weather's supposed to be cold tonight, I thought, let's just keep him in. Hey, bud. And I just love, you want a drink? Coming out here and hanging out with him. I often will go out and I'll tell Dana, I'm just going to go check on Atomic. And like 2 hours later, I come back in and he's like, what are you doing out there? And there's so much stuff. Hi, my friend. He's like, why are you talking to yourself so much? Hi, sweetie. Oh, he's doing a big yawn. Giving me a thorough sniff. Oh, another big yawn. Hi, honey. Another little sniff. Another big yawn. He does, yawning is actually something he does. I've turned it into a trick. So he yawns when he needs to yawn, but he'll also yawn as a way to beg for cookies, which I think is totally adorable. And really good trick to have for horses that hold tension, which he does. Hi, my friend. Are you nuzzling? Hi. What should we do? You know what I did? I promised you that we would beamer your legs, so I think I'll do that. Hi. So while we're hanging out, I'll get the beamers. You talking to me, bud? So yeah, he's got two really good tendon injuries. Big old bow on one front leg, and the other one is higher up as the tendons go through the carpal canal, and it's just a chronic thing. But he is just such a warrior with such a strong will. I mean, I think a lot of horses with this would be, retired, but with a lot of confinement and very low quality of life. But he's just so smart about himself that I'm able to manage it. So far, so good. And because there's so much interaction that we have and tricks that we do, we can have a really rich relationship. Yeah, even though you are pretty much very lame. He's sound at the walk, but really not at the trot, so. But like I said, he's just amazing. And I'm so glad he's here. Yeah, it's so easy just to go into protect mode. I mean, I've got a perfectly good reason why to keep this horse very restricted in his movement. And I just have to balance out, the guilt I would feel for giving him, a life in a box versus the guilt I might feel if I give him freedom and we blow it one day, something scares him and he runs or adrenaline comes up and then that's it, so there's no right or wrong. I think we just have to measure. And so every day with Atomic, I feel it out. If it feels like a day he can go out, he bored reading the vibe, he spends a lot of time outside and he goes into the pasture that I can see right out my kitchen window when I'm going to be there. More yawns. But yeah, we try to do the right thing by you, honey. All right, what do you want to do while you're beamering? So often I'll just, hang with him and see what happens. I'll groom him. Let's do that. Yeah, hi, buddy. I think with horses that aren't moving around a lot and getting a lot of exercise, vigorous grooming is so important. And it's not just about getting them clean. It's about circulation and them feeling themselves and their nervous system waking up. Hi. And getting the itchy spots. Hi, buddy. It's so cute. You're trying to groom me too? I thank you. You don't have to do that. Yeah, I'm happy to just groom you. He gets to do walking around groomies. So he can go around the barn while I'm grooming him. Fine with me. Again, the more restriction a horse has, the more I want to give them the freedom and choice when they can have it. He doesn't get to make as many decisions as when he was turned out all the time and with other horses. So it has nothing to do with, obedience or disobedience. It's just me thinking about him as a being and going, how much control can he have over his own life? Sassy thing. And, what's it to me if one of those choices is if I'm grooming him and he wants to walk somewhere. And then, of course, that's balanced out with if I ask him to stop. Like right now, he was just heading into the tack room. And I put literally just a finger on his chest. And now he's backed up. So I think that's, again, always the balance that's so tricky with people is to allow freedom, but that doesn't mean that if you ask them something, you don't want an answer. But just because you can have a standard of communication where I go, hey, do this, and they go, okay, doesn't mean that they always have to be in that mode. It's much more of a flow. What do you want in the tack room? All right, go tell me. What are you doing? Really? You're going to just walk right in? You seem to be on a mission. What are you looking for? He's like, Mom, usually you give me special treats when we come out at night. We can do that. Now he's standing there, his ears are flicking back and forth, and his eyes are, he's hearing and smelling something. He's kind of doing this little 360 check. What are you sensing? This is such a hyper alert horse. He's processing something. There's some critter out there. We get foxes and sometimes coyote, possum, raccoon. We've even had bobcats over here, which I'm not that happy about. Hi, my friend. Now he's doing some silly poses. Hi. Oh, now he's back listening or smelling or thinking about whatever it is out there. Yeah, his whole face is just alive. Like one ear forward, the other one back. Then it switches and it just goes like each ear independently, flicking forward and back. And his eyes are almost, they're not quivering, but they're very alert and alive. And he's, yeah, there you go. You done? And his breathing just got really intense for a minute. And now he's licking. And now he's still listening. So cool. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? You weren't too into the groomies. No itchies today, huh? Well, what can we do when we can't do much when you're wearing those little Beamer boots, but we could play catch. Go get his favorite thing to play catch with. Hey, bud. Come on over here in the light. So I don't know, many of you have seen the video of me playing catch with him. It's in the classroom and on YouTube. You can throw better than that. And it now doesn't involve cues at all. I literally just come out here and play catch with him. Good job. I throw it to him. He threw it right in my hand. Good man. There's no cookies. There's no cues. We just play catch. Oh, good one. Little hook to the left there. I know. You're a better catcher than I am. Whoops. Hang on, buddy. I know. I'm a terrible throw. There you go. Good job. Oh, he throws much better than I catch. Here you go. Nice one. Get it. Oh, geez. Right into my hand. You're awesome. Okay, your aim is a little off tonight, Atomic. It's either right to my hand or it's... Whoa. Okay, I could have gotten that one. Oh, I need to go faster. Whoops. Sorry, you weren't looking. Here you go, bud. All right, ready? Atomic. Oh, he's still hearing or smelling something out there. You ready? You want to play some more? No. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. All right, let's leave that. All right, bud. How about that's enough of that? Oh, what did I just step on? Oh, it's one of the peanut shells from the crows. We have a family of crows at the barn, and every time in the morning and in the afternoon when I'm out in the barn, they'll come and come get their peanuts. Hang on, bud. Now what do you want to do? Oh, do you want to play? Okay, all right, hang on. I get it. I think he wants to play the find it game. So he has this little target that I move around the barn and hide it, and then he has to find it. And he started touching things, and when he starts touching random, very specific things in the barn, that usually means he's looking for the find it. Good, there you go. So it's a little piece of plywood, and I drew a big circle on it. It doesn't need that, but just it's a very specific thing, and that's the thing that I hide, and then he has to go find. And so I hang it in obvious places he can see. Find it. Yeah. At first, and then I make them harder and harder. Good. Yeah. So he wasn't looking when I just put it there. Good job, buddy. And it's super fun because you can see how, there you go, find it. How curious they are and how motivated they are to go get something when they can see where it is, or how much do they want to go look for where it is. He's pulling things off the... Sometimes it's underneath things, so he's now pulling things off of the hooks. It could be under there. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Good. You found it. Yeah, so sometimes I'll hang it on the hook where it's easy to see if he looks, and sometimes I'll hide it under like a towel or something, so he has to pick up a towel in order to find it. Sometimes it's behind a door where he can see it's behind the door, and sometimes it's like in a stall where he can't see it until he opens the door, the stall goes in and turns around, and then he can see it. And if I make it too hard, he just gives up. So it's really a fun game of, once they know the game, it's a really fun game of me being able to stretch the difficulty of it without them giving up. And every horse is really different with that, I found. He's good, man. He's pretty determined. And again, once we get this going, it doesn't require any cues. I just move this around, and he knows once it comes out. Oh, here, I can take the beamer boots off now. Once it comes out, he knows the game is to go find it. Okay. Hang on, let me take this one off. Hang on. I know, I'm interrupting your game. I'm sorry. All right, so I interrupted him, and now he's going and getting a drink of water. I hid the thing inside the stall where he can't see it, so I'm actually kind of curious. Put these beamer things away. If he'll remember and go find it again. I'm doing things a little differently since I'm talking to you, but all of this usually happens, I don't know, with a lot more time and groundedness. I can take this wrap off. I put a little polo wrap on one of his legs because the injury is like at the knee and above the knee. So I put a little polo wrap on to hold the Beamer boot up higher. Roll this up and put it away. I'm just looking at my outfit. I've got like the proper horse girl night check outfit on. I have my my jammy pants, which are like a tie-dye kind of weird little hippie yoga pants that are very cute. And then because unless I really mess up tonight and get super dirty, they're going to be what I go to bed in. So I've got them tucked in my tall socks inside a rubber boot. So hopefully I don't get too much like shavings and stuff on them. Hey, buddy. Hey, Atomic. It could be under there. He's looking. Atomic. Find it. I know. Yeah, all right, he's going to go look for it. Yeah, it could be there, but it's not. This is going to be a hard one, bud. He's looking. He's now pushing I got some blankets hanging on the wall, and he's pushing them aside and looking. That's so smart. It could be there. Oh, yeah, he's pulling it off the wall. Find it. And the other thing is I have a little way to kind of give him warmer. So when he starts to get close, I'll let you know. Come on, find it. Keep looking. Keep looking. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'll tell him. He's getting warmer. Now he's looking. He's taking a fly mask off a hook. Could be under there. Yeah. Find it. Yeah. Oh, he's in the stall. He has turned around. And he found it. Good boy. Yeah, that was super good looking. So I'm actually pretty impressed because I interrupted the game, took his Beamer boots off. He went over and got a drink of water. A lot of time went by, and then he started looking again. And so I'll just repeat the find it just to confirm to him. Yeah, I know. Good job, that he should keep looking. And when I'm really done with the game, I tell him, we're done, goodbye. And then I let him see me put the target back in the tack room. Good job. So I'm giving him a lot of rewards for that because that was some stellar work there. All right, now I'm going to run out of the stall and go hide it before he can see where I put it. And I'm going to put it on a hook underneath the fly mask. Okay, find it. Come on, bud. Find it. Yeah. Where is it? He's checking behind the door. It could be there, but it's not. Good checking. Yeah. Yeah. And he has... Good boy. All right. He found it underneath the fly mask. You are so smart. All right. I'm going to run down here. Got to be fast. All right. He didn't see where I put it. Go find it, buddy. Yeah, you're so close. Good. That's right. I know. That was easy as soon as you turned the corner, huh? Oh, good job, buddy. Oh, is that the best sound in the world? It's just the best sound in the world. do it some more. I got to get more cookies. Hang on a second, bud. So he was just getting a bunch of low sugar treats, and now I'm getting into the Timothy alfalfa pellets. I used to find a company that made kind of big fat pellets. But this bag I got was from the same company, same everything, and they make them smaller now. But I like the bigger ones. Hi. Okay. A couple more of these. Yeah. Oh, a super easy one. Can you take that off? Good. Flip the towel on the floor so he could find it. Yeah, good job. You're so smart. He still seems into it, so I'll just keep hiding it. I gotta be fast. He's like, Mom, that's so super easy. Good. All right. All right, that's it. Goodbye. We're putting it away. He loves this game. Hi, what else do you want to do? What else? Okay, hang on. Do you have any itchy spots on you today? Just going around touching me. Hey, how about we do some of your little calisthenics? Atomic, come here. Can you stretch out? No. Hey. Hey. Sweetie. Oh, he's looking. He wants to keep playing the find it game. Buddy, I put it in the tack room. Come here. Atomic, come here. Let's do some calisthenics. Ready? Can you stretch out? No. Can you stretch out? Very good. So now he's just stretching. Good man. He's stretching his front legs really far forward. I can do this now. His tendons are in good enough shape that he can do this, and it's really good for him to keep them a little bit stretched. So then we're stretching his neck in a nice way. Good man. Yes. You're so good. And then we do little, he can turn his head, like stretch his neck to the right and left. And we do a little bit of that with him stretch. That's kind of harder. Mostly we'll stretch down. Oh, good man. Good. Just to his limit. He can pick. Good. And then I let him stay there, how long as he wants. He can change when he wants. But this is a really nice stretch, actually, tonight. Good man. It's so good for you. Breathe deeply. Breathe into it. Oh, now good boy. Yeah, he knows how to lean back into it. I haven't really asked him for that because I don't want him to. That's a big stretch for those tendons. And I don't want him to do it just because I asked, but he's starting to play around with that and feel it out, whether he can or not. So that's kind of cool. Oh, nice neck stretch. Oh, that's so good. So good. So he seems to really like this stretch. Good. And we're done. And then we can do a compliment to that. Hey, pretty. Good. So when I say pretty, he arches his neck and he does a school halt. Come here. You're standing in the little tub. Come here. Ready? Pretty. And you're so magnificent. He gives a little grunt. Good. So then he gets to work his hind end a little bit. More. Oh, good. Again. Pretty. No. Pretty. Hey, excuse me. He can be a bit, no. Pretty. Yes. Wow. Super. This is his whole life he's been so high energy and so dominant and so fiery. And now that he's handicapped here, right? So he can't run with the herd. He can't, play hard with anybody. I mean, right now he's not out with other horses. He gets lots of social time over the fence and out grazing, but he's really limited, and being the boss of other horses has always been so, so important to him. So he's a little bit mouthy. He's a little bit, I don't know what to call it, because, the word probably to use would be aggressive, but he's not really aggressive, but he's a little mouthy. He's a little pushy. He's a little on that tendency, but again, that's where it's like who he is. And I know he's incredibly frustrated, and I know he's got pent up energy and wants to do so much more in his life than what he's able to do. So again, I think threading that needle of, it's not really threading the needle, but like weaving together the balance of safely being around him with healthy boundaries and rules, and then also giving him, don't fit through there, giving him as much room as possible to express himself and who he is. And he's my horse on my farm with very few people handling him, so we can have our own rules. He's not in a stable where he has to be safe for 7-year-old kids who are new to horses. And if he was in that situation or going to be in that situation, I would probably have a different set of rules. But again, it's that I can ask him to be any way I want. I know I could do that with more or less difficulty, but I could do it. But what are the things that are important to him? Do you want to play with your ring and cones? We can do that. He just keeps asking to do different things. All right, come on, bud. How do we balance out who they are, what they need, what's their character versus, rules, boundary, safety. And I think that's what's super interesting to me right now. So now I've got almost. I have a couple rings and a traffic cone, and good. And he's got to put the ring on the cone. And he gets so excited that his accuracy is kind of off. So right now he's just like flinging it around. Here you go, bud. Here you go. Yes, good. Let go. He gets it on, and then he like puts it on and pulls it off, and puts it on and pulls it off. Like, just let go. You're so smart. So this is what it's like coming out here at night. He's just like, and then we'll do this. Good. He's like, let's do this, and then let's do that, and then let's do this, and then let's do that. And it's just really fun because he knows some stuff. He knows a bunch of stuff. And he asks for it. Good. Yeah, that's okay. There you go. That's a new technique. May I suggest that you take like half a step forward? Come here. Atomic. There you go. Okay. All right. He's like, good. You have it. Good. You had it like 3 times. You just have to let go at the right time. I wish you could see him. When I hold the cone out, he pulls his lips back, bares his teeth with an open mouth, and is like grabbing at it. You got it. Oh my gosh. Where did it go? Okay. His enthusiasm is high tonight, but the accuracy is low. Good. There you go. Good. Nice. Oh, it's a very, very fun night for you. You are really into playing. Oh my God. Good, good, good. You had it. Yes. He gets it perfect on the first one, then he lifts it up and down a bunch of times. I saw it the first time. You're turning into a little border collie. Okay. Good, 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 good. There. Perfect. It's like I barely get the ring held up, and he's like grabbing it and flinging it around. Yes, that's your cone. Are you ready? Okay. That was not accurate at all. Oh, another fumble. All right, buddy. I have to keep my foot on the cone, or he just flings everything. Yes, good, good, good. Honey, you had it at the moment that I said good. Good. Perfect. Perfect. But it's kind of cool because he knows how to throw the ball, so it's like and he knows how to shake something. So on depending on the object, it's either like place it on the cone, or good, or throw it, or shake it. But I think, the ring is always put it on the cone. His little ball toy is always throw it. And then he plays the maraca. So if I give him a maraca, he shakes it. Okay. My goodness. He's like, give me the cone. Give me the ring. There. I can't give it to him fast enough. Good. No, not my knee. You had it, dude. And hey, wait. There you go. Good. Perfect. You had it the very first one. Very good. He's getting all excited. Is this ever so fun? Is this ever so fun? It's like the best night ever. Good. And my horse Teo is useless with learning how to put it on the cone, but he's decided that he's really good at taking it off the cone. So sometimes I'll play with him in Atomic. And Atomic will put it on the cone, and then I hand the cone with the ring on it to Teo, and he takes it off and then hands it to me, and I hand it to Atomic. That was just sloppy. There you go. Good. Oh, okay. It was a different technique you were using that time. Let's see if we can get a couple good ones. And then, yeah. This ring is all slimy now. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see if we can do another one right in a row. Just like that one. Okay. Focus. Good. Perfect. That was so good. It was just what I wanted. Now, you could probably do that for a long time, but I'm done. Oh, I know what we could do. Here, do you want to stand on the... You are in my pocket. All right, we'll get our little mat, our little gymnastic mat. And come here, bud. Oh, he's thirsty. So I have this little gymnastic, I don't know what it is, tumbling mat or something. And it's super fun to put horses on just to stand, and it helps their stability and blah, blah, blah. Solana likes it when it's folded up because she likes to stand up on things. So we do some standing up like that and play with her posture. But again, for a horse who's not getting out and moving a lot, just different ways to keep their proprioception alive, keep their nervous system alive. So I'll put them on the mat. invite him to go on the mat. And then when he's there, we can do some of his lateral stretches, which he can do on cue. So I just point. I need more pellets already. He can just point and do them, and then we can play with how far he goes. And it's good for the stretching, but it's also good for this balance and stability. Hello. Do you ready for your stretches? More calisthenics? Okay. Okay, ready? Or whatever the word is. Uh-oh. Whoa, I dropped the treat pouch. Lucky day. Come here, bud. Come here, my friend. He's like, what are you kidding? Did you see this? Atomic. Yeah, thank you. Here. Good man. No, you don't have to. Oh, he's doing school halts. Okay, thank you. That's lovely. Want to do stretches? To the right? No, not that. To the right. Hey, to the right. Good. Oh, I got a lot of adjustments there. Nice. How about to the right again? Because that was kind of... wow. You just adjusted yourself a couple times. So there's so many things I love about this horse and just the depth of the relationship we built, after he was injured. Let's do some more stretches. And it's like we've built so much communication, and there's so many things he can do that don't involve move. Oh, wow, good deep cracks there that don't involve, trotting and cantering. There's just so many things we do, and he has this repertoire. And it's kind of like we come out here, and when I'm not talking to you guys, I do it with much more feel, because he'll go and ask for it. Well, like tonight, he goes over and starts touching things, and then I know, oh, he wants to play the game where he goes and tries to find the thing and touch it. Or he went over and started messing with the cone and the ring. So it gives him this chance to really offer and say, hey, I'd like to do this. I'd like to do that. Can you stretch? Further. Yes, good. So when I say further, he just goes back further and go on, further, hold, further, hold. Good. Nice. And now you're looking smoother to the right. So good. Okay, wait. Can you make your really nice tube neck? Then I play with his neck. Oh, good. And we get a really telescopy, stretchy neck. I just kind of put my arm over and I just touch him lightly, and he knows that means to like really telescope and arch his neck as he stretches it down. Good man. He usually goes, when he hits the middle, he'll go really quiet. And I don't know. I imagine he's feeling what he's feeling in his whole body. More school halts. You're so good at that. Now, can we release some tension with a big yawn? You got one in there? You yawn? A yawn? Oh, there it goes. That was nice. Oh, good yawns. Oh. Good job. That's some very good yawning. Got the tongue falling out and the eye roll and everything. Well, honey, I was throwing fly masks. You're throwing fly masks at me. All right. That one too? You can get it. So cute. Oh, that's just perfect. All right. Well, honey, I was thinking of doing a little meditation with you if you want. I was. That sound boring? Just gave a big sigh. Now he's looking at something out there again, or hearing or smelling it. Well, it's just so interesting when you spend a lifetime with horses, since as little as I can remember. And then on to now. And the more time I spend with horses, I think the less I think of them as horses. And I think so much more about the being that's inside the horse suit. And I think that's probably connected because I'm thinking of myself more and more as the being inside the human suit. And I know it's super helpful to know as much as we can about horses and how their bodies and brains work, but also the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. And more, it's the differences between each individual horse that's so fascinating to me. It's the moments of awareness or confusion or understanding, where that change of emotion from one to the other in these little moments. It seems like the most important thing. And even more than like the moments, it's the noticing of the moments that creates all the connection and all the magic. And maybe it's easy for me to say because I've also had, decades of experience with technique and teaching and training horses to do stuff, to get results and to perform. But I think it's, you can, performance isn't the only thing. I mean, it's this connection. It's everything. It's who they are. I mean, that's true for every dog, cat, bug, tree, blade of grass, human. It's the essence. I mean, that's what I find as I go through life more and more and more. It's like I want to get to the essence that's inside, the essence that's actually the same in all of us. I am you, Atomic. You are me. I mean, not really, but we're fingers on the same hand, right? Yeah, we share the same energy, right? He's like, whatever, give me Timothy bells. But I don't know. I've seen myself through Atomic's eyes. I felt what that feels like. And it was pretty amazing. And that's what I want. I just want to be in the energy that lets me flow. Yeah. Independent of my human suit. Independent of the horse suit. And that's what I feel in these magic moments in the barn late at night when it's just him and me. And sometimes I feel bad that like every horse isn't in here and I can't spend, well, I shouldn't say can't. I'm not spending this kind of time with every single horse. Oh, maybe I need to rotate like every month a different horse gets night times with Karen. It's the beauty and the curse that comes with the beauty of having 7 horses. I mean, it's pretty cool. I got 7 horses, but there's also something really amazing about having the one. And I think any one of my horses is the one. If we take enough time to be with them, to feel them, hang out with them, think about them independent of that horse. There's so much here. There is so much here. What are you doing? You're playing with everything tonight. No, please, no, don't break that, please. Thank you. Yeah. How about we have some special treats? And then I'm going to pull out, I have a zero lounger chair that I leave in the tack room because I'll do a little meditation down here, which is super fun to do with Atomic wandering around. And Been doing these like hour and a half meditations, which are pretty freaking cool. And the goal of the meditation is to dissolve into nothing and drift away and experience whatever it is beyond time and space. So that's what I've been doing in the night, in the evenings, and that's really, really fun to do out here in the barn with my buddy. All right, I'm making you a special little batch of hay cubes. Let me heat the water up. Nice warm meal on a cold evening. Funny. Right. Yes, are you helping? You have to wait a minute. He says I need it now. It's just some Timothy cubes and a little bit of flax. Grass. More grass. What else could you want? How lucky are you? All sorts of grass. Just give it a minute, bud. I know. Service is terrible around here. I'm waiting for it to soften up a little bit because, I'm just that kind of mom that, cuts your food for you still, even though you're an adult. Okay. Can you back up? Thank you, bud. Here, let's put you here. I'm going to fold up this mat. And then I'll get my chair. And I'll bid you guys all farewell. Won't make you sit here in silence while I do my meditation. But I'll give you a little horse ASMR. Best sound in the world again. It's that double standard. I can't stand it if people eat like this, but I could listen to my horse eat like this all day. Why is that? It makes no sense, but it's true. Okay, so I've got the zero lounger chair, and I keep folded up in the chair a blanket and my eye shades. Doesn't everybody have a meditation chair with a blanket and eye shades out in the barn? And the only thing I have to remember to do when I open it up is check for spiders. Yes, I learned that the hard way, folks. Nothing like a wolf spider crawling all over you to ruin your meditation. All right. I am ready. Okay, my friend. Oh, let me open the front paddock, and then you can wander in and out of there. I better close that gate. Don't want to make the rookie error of opening one gate to the paddock and then not realizing that the one at the other side is also open, and then he's loose. So, closing that. And then he can wander in and out a little bit before he gets... Hey, do you want to lick the bowl? Before he gets put up for the night. You are so spoiled in the best possible way. All right. Whew, it's chilly tonight. So I hope I'm going to be warm enough for this meditation. But anyway, thanks for joining me in the barn and listening to my ridiculous babbling to you and Atomic. But this is the... What is it, like, not Real Housewives, but real horse girls. Real Horse Girls of Florida. This is what it's really like. Just farting around, taking a lot of time to just hang out with a horse late at night. Hi. All right. Have a good night.